What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Give on second, it's Brown. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, get to Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Brown gets it again here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal. That start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Levis. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
To throw again on second down, Levis. Man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A gain of 15 there. And the Jaguars have a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
It's now second and 10.
29 down, 22 Rita. 22 Linda, 22 Linda. Hey, Mayday.
It's Levis once more. He's got Khalif Raymond. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Levis yet again. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Tracy, 54, Mike 54. And 24, 49's down. 22 Linda. Out.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
At the Chargers' 25-yard line.
Diamond.
From the gun, Levis. Has it down close. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
23 yards.
And 24
That's another
Linda.
Jaguars first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
54 Rita. Troy. 20 Rita. Tracy. And 24 Linda. Flat 18 Green.
Working inside the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dorian Williams makes the play. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick six.
Kate, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
22 Linda. 20.
After that pick, here's Levis. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. That is exactly what they needed, Brock. The throw that gets him stabilized after a disastrous miscue early.
You know I love when coordinators show that kind of confidence, quickly reestablishing it with his quarterback, and now he can start playing like that pick six never happened.
Completes downfield to Felton. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
That's good.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's down, right down, 49 Rita.
On first down, here's Levis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They gain 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
54, Mike.
Levis throwing again. This one finds Thornton. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And again, it's Levis. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chargers take over on his 5th interception of the season. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore they play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here's McCarthy to throw. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And the Chargers first down.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the Chargers first down.
A first down carry for Brown. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. 1 quarter away so far. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Jacksonville right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. They'll run again with Brown. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball. What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Tracy, here we go. Miranda, out on. 54 Rita, side.
First and 10, it's Levis. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
And 24 Linda.
Levis here on first down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun now for Levis. He's got London left side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
27 more yards.
Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Diamond. Short. And 24 left. 20 Rita.
From the red zone on first. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping his feet in bounds.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Complete on the option. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start to fight back with their first points of this game. Drake London with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Jackson now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's Brown again. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they are tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Brown on the inside give. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Third and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He drops it! Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They are going for it. McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Levis now on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down. Levis to the air now. Complete to Raymond. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third and short yardage, Levis. He's able to hit Felton. This is Cost. They're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stay with us. More of the NFL on EA Sports coming up. Offense is set. First and 10. It's Levis once more. This one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Offense still line. This is second and 4.
Like 24, 20 Rita, and 18,
Levis yet again. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Fred Warner. He's at midfield. 30 into the red zone. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yeah, no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. He just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for the pick 6. Wow.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard
line. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Like 29. Diamond, here, side. Here's down. 54 Rita, side. 22 Linda.
Back to work they go after the interception. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Tracy. 18. 29's down. 22 Rita.
From the gun, Levis. To the right side and reeled in by London. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Diamond. There we go. Here's down, 18.
Levis back to throw. Cut for big yards on the right side. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up on first and 10.
22 Linda. 18.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars jumps under the lead off before the half. Drake London with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game. And when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Jackson now to return it.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go, Cowboy in. Go.
McCarthy trying again on second down. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Well, no luck on his first look at the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Stand up. Hey, 24. Out on. And hey, Mayday. Diamond.
Looking to throw, Levis. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Complete to Brian Thomas Jr. Out of bounds.
2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun now for Levis. That one's complete to London. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again here on seconds, Levis. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Tracy, hand up.
Throwing is Levis on 3rd down. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The kick by Gano is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Jackson now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
22 window.
Levis setting to throw. Complete downfield to Felton. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Levis. Raymond there to grab it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Levis to the air now. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
20 Rita, 22 window, 22 window. 49's down, 22 Rita. Hero's down, 90, Troy.
And again, it's Levis. Man downfield, and he finds London. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Completed left side to Thomas. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Levis, yet again. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Warren has the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars tied this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Going with Brown on the ground. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Buying some time right. Rolling, and takes it deep. He goes the distance, touchdown, LA! The Chargers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Levis. And they pick him off again! Jeremy Chinn has got it! He'll take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 7.
A give now to Brown. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Back to Brown on 1st down. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Again, they go to Brown. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Now is Tyler Luke for the field goal attempt. A very short kick here from the right hash. Luke knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That one's cut on the left sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
And the Jaguars.
1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Levis throwing again. That's his favorite target. That's London again. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, come on.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Drake London with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Jaguars 31. Graham Gano set to kick off.
All set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jackson now to return it. Things going well so far. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Drops by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Let's go.
A run with Brown. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd.
Chargers.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game.
Tyler Loop set to
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
29 down, 22 Rita. 18, touch. On.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So 20 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Levis here on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Shotgun now for Levis. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Dude, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. On him again, and he goes down again. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 9. Brings up 4th down.
Diamond.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another.
1st and 10, it's Levis. Complete to Raymond. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got a man left. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
2nd and 3 now.
29 down, 22 Rita. On. Short. 18. Touch. Diamond. 20 Rita. Panda.
It's Levis once more. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Drake London with the touchdown. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jackson now to return it. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Headed out right. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
First down, Chargers.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Brown on the carry. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He's back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Dragon 60. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Looking to throw. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Second and 3 now.
Second and 3.
Like 54.
From the gun, Levis. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a fourth-quarter lead. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Gano's point after is good. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead.
Makes the score. Jaguars 45. Chargers 41. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano ready to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jones on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Now it's Brown. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On the ground, Brown. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Another carry for him. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Give on second, it's Brown. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it, I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down. Back to the well again. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Brown gets it again here on second. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Los Angeles.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They give it to him again. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Chargers jump in front late. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Jaguars 45. Tyler Luke set to kick
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returnable from the 2. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Chargers make the play that should win them this game.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Design quarterback run here. So the Chargers take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do, what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the 9